Well, good morning, folks. John, I'm a woodsman. It's been a while. Sorry about that. A little lackadaisical on the videos, but been busy. I had a few days worth of work on with my other camera, and it didn't turn out so well. Everything was fast forward, time lapse, and no volume. So I don't know. I gotta look at the camera. I must hit something that shouldn't have been hit. So, yep, pretty much the leaves are done. 37 degrees today so far. It's about noon, I guess. But I rake the leaves 3 times. Can you believe it? Probably not. I wouldn't. Forgot to put my ladder away last night, or my nephew's ladder, I should say. But been busy. I mean, doing things. Had to put the heater away here in a minute. Had that out last night. Son brought over a piece of plywood I need to paint for my skirting for my door. Put the old battery rack together. I can use that for a shelf for heavy stuff. I had to put all these rakes and stuff away in the shed. Clean this up a little bit. I got the kayak out of here. And what else did I get? We got another light working up there. I gotta replace all these lights. We did put away all my chemicals in the house, all my things that may freeze, like all my glues and stuff like that. Got the board cleaned off a little bit, some of the junk that didn't need to be up there that I kind of threw up there when I first moved here just to get out of a box, you know. So that needs to be done. I need to get in this corner, clean this mess up, restack the firewood. That heat tape's got to get put on the pipe under the house. I got very good light back here. We flip a light on and want to see what happens. Well, there they go. They came on. A few of them. Johnny got this one working last night for me somewhat. But put John's toolbox, Mac toolbox down there. Put my old Craftsman up there. That's all electrical, except for the bottom drawer. I got some chisels and punches and stuff in there. So now we got all this open room here. I'm going to clean this corner out, and that toolbox is going to go there. And then I can move all this stuff over in the corner out of the way, and it'll be a lot more accessible. My son was over last night. We were talking about a bunch of different stuff we want to do, and put this, I'll have to show you this here just a second. Okay, so actually this was a fish shanty my brother-in-law gave me, and there's the tent part. It's like brand new. He takes really good care of everything, so hopefully won't be upset at me for converting this over, but I had to have some storage. That milk crate wasn't cutting it. I'd go to the store and I'd have to get one thing at one store, and I'd have to come home, drop it off to go to before I went to the other store, because I'd know where to put stuff safely and out of the weather and out of people's hands. So I said, well, I'll use this. So my son came over anyway last night and said, I got an idea, Dad. So he rigged it up. I helped him a little bit. He did most of the work, but he likes doing this sort of stuff, kind of like his old man. And we rigged up this for a lock right now. I just need a longer padlock to stick through here and then get rid of this contraption, but for now it'll work till I get up to the hardware. And it just opens up, and I got all that room. Let me grab a light. This one's got to be charged by now. So lots of room. I'm going to cut the heads off those bolts though, or put some vacuum caps on it so don't tear the plastic bag, grocery bags. But yep, got the old battery in here, which is good because it's getting used a little bit and it's getting charged all the time. But yeah, it's real simple. You just flip that over and grab these little bungees, which you really don't need, but it does help it from rattling around, I'd imagine. And then they just hook in there like that. And the same on this side. Pull them over, hook them in, and then I think I'm just going to run right to the hardware and get me a new padlock right now. When I get my few things done I want to do, stick that through, and then lock it. So yeah, and it fit right perfectly. It's off of another four-wheeler. It's off a Polaris, another Polaris, but a bigger one, but it seemed to work okay. So, tractor's going out in the shed today. I'm gonna drive it out there and take the battery out of it and park it for the winter. I got my snow blower in here already. I got a service set. I want to buy a couple belts, drive belt and a prop belt for the impeller, because the auger's off the chain which runs off the impeller. My lathe turning bench, woodworking bench is just a mess. I'd love to turn some wood, but I just don't have time, man. I don't have time. I barely have time to do this. Put the battery rack together, nice and super heavy duty. I can put some heavy duty stuff on that. I got to organize this better. I'm going to put the MIG welder over here by the torches. I'm going to take that bench grinder out and put it out in the shed along with them rakes and shovel. Because John brought this Ryobi bench grinder over, and it's already got a wire wheel on it. So cool beans. I had one in my cart in Amazon for the other one. Now I don't have to buy one. There's the hardware I got to put away. Put that away somewhere, tape it together and zip tie it or whatever. That's for my trunk, for my shanty. So maybe later this winter when I get a vehicle, hopefully, I'll be able to use it for actually a shanty, and Johnny will let me borrow the four-wheeler for fishing. But that's the shed I'm going to put it in. The floor's kind of shot in it, but you know what? It'll work good for cold storage, you know. How you like my antenna, huh? Little quick rig. My son gave me the antenna, brand new. I get like 10 channels without messing around. I just stuck it out here, and I get my main local channel for my weather and stuff and news, and then I get some public TV and stuff like that, which is cool because I got some good stuff. There's the old air conditioning hole. I got the old air conditioner out. Cut some plywood, siliconed all the way around it, and that destroyed my shoulder. So I'm pretty much the one-armed bandit right now, because I can go up to my chin. That's about as high as I can lift my arm. And that happened 3 days ago. It was worse than that the first day. Actually, my eyes were watering. It hurt so bad. I heard it pop. I was yanking on it. I wasn't lifting it. I lifted it after I got it out, and I was fine because it was down low. But when I was pulling on it to get it out of the wall, it was hung up, and I really had to yank on it, man. And it finally came, one of them come free moments at the last moment, and yeah. So I'm hurting bad. Between my back and my shoulder, I'm ready for the glue factory. And I found a home for the kayak. It's not the prettiest, but you know what? It's right by my back door. It's chained to that post back there through the frame on the seat. Nobody's gonna mess around. I got good neighbors, and everybody watches out for each other around here. So I just took a couple 2x4s. I put this one for support, and then this one goes across, and I overlapped them. Yeah, so it's out of the weather. I don't care if the wind or the snow blows in there, the rain, a little bit of rain. You know, it's a boat. It ain't gonna hurt to get wet. But I didn't want the tannin from all these oak and maple trees on it. That black nasty stuff, man, because it's hard to get off. Look at this deck. I gotta borrow my other son Kelvin's got a real nice power washer. So in the spring, when it comes time for yard work and cleanup, this is getting power washed and sealed, and I'm going to replace a few boards that's starting to get bad. I've got to put the ladder away. I got a heater and a well pump. I did that. So yeah, I've been busy. You know, I've been doing stuff. I ain't been slacking too much. But oh, that's another thing we did. We did this. I had some steel, and these lights are all mostly magnetic. And yeah, we cut this piece of steel that goes all the way up and all the way down, and then our trouble lights are magnetic base. So like that one there, that's not sitting on the bench, it's actually stuck against that steel, plus the light sticks against the steel, so like that. So it's double on there. And yeah, so that was something else we did last night, messing around. So all right, that's probably all for now. I'll see, maybe I'll get back to you, see what happens later today if I get something else done. So, all right, take care. God bless.